Hey, what's up? Welcome to Life After My Stroke. Excuse the noise, we're outside, traffic, birds, whatever. This is my truck. I haul my DJ equipment in. I am back to work. I've been back to work since a few months after my stroke. At first, I went back to work with an assistant. And, you know, I've been wedding mobile DJ for most of my life. Since I was about 13 years old, I've been DJing. And it was real weird to not be able to go out and do a gig after my stroke. So I had some friends carry my things, set my things up, and then I would go and actually perform one-handed, which was something else I had to learn how to do. And I did okay, but then I had some problems. Like, I would book jobs, and then people would call in sick, they would forget, whatever, and here I am, I'm stuck. I've got to hustle to find a new person to help me work. So it's one of those things, like everything else, you have to adapt. You have to think to yourself, wow, you know, if I had to do this myself, how would I do it if I had to? So I did exactly that. I figured it out over my winter break. I decided to research some equipment and figure out some stuff that would be friendly for me, a guy with really one good functional arm and leg, limited right arm and limited right leg. And I built a system. I can't wind cables anymore. How do you do that? Well, you do retractable cables. I can't lift heavy speakers on stands anymore, so what do? You get real small lightweight speakers. And you compensate for the loss of bass with a sub. A lot of techie stuff here, but I did it, and I'm doing it tonight. I'm going to do a 7-hour party. I loaded the stuff by myself. Now, I load my stuff the night before. I'll mention this. You have to figure out what you can and can't do. Typically, when I would do a job, a wedding, whatever, the morning of, I would load my equipment into my vehicle. So that was one load. I would drive to the place where the event's happening, unload and set up. That's 2. After the event, I would break it down and load it back into the truck. That's 3. And then when I get home, I would unload it from the truck. That's 4. I no longer do that. I broke that down to 2. The way I do that is I load my truck the night before. Truck's secure, locked. It's very lit up here in my driveway, no problems. And then today all I got to do is hop in the truck and go. I do 1 setup, so that's 1 load in. I do 1 breakdown, that's 2. And then when I get home, I go ahead and go to bed, and I take care of this stuff in the morning. So it just saves me on my energy level. So it's just like anything else, and I've said it over and over again. You just gotta think to yourself, if I had to, how would I do it, no matter what your mobility is? Whether you're better than me or worse off than me, just think about that. Anything you've got going on, if you had to do it, how would you do it? That's it for this video. We'll see you next time.